It was a request to me at about 3 o'clock this afternoon if I could facilitate the meeting. Some of the family members were here, and it accommodated that. Certainly it was done with the full permission of the family.
What's the legislation?
INS. I'm not able to give you that.
Is it your understanding that the psychiatrists are flying back today and they will not meet again with anybody tomorrow?
Hello?
I don't know what will happen tomorrow. They will be flying back to Washington this evening.
And whose request was the meeting to get in here, sir?
The chief of the INS office here in Miami, Robert Wallace.
Did Monty Iglesias have any contact with any psychologist or government?
All right, you're listening right now to Edward Rosasco. He is the CEO of Mercy Hospital, talking again about the meeting today between 3 federally appointed physicians, 3 psychologists, and the South Florida family of Elian Gonzalez. He says the meeting took about an hour. He does not know exactly what it was about. He hoped it was productive. He did not see Elian, and that he says the physicians are flying back to Washington tonight.
Turn to Bob Soper now with the weather, and please bring some rain.
Well, we're going to try. In the next couple of days, we're going to look at a cold front coming out of the Midwest and could change our weather. Meanwhile, take a look at what we have. It's dry, 74 degrees in Miami and Key West, 76 in Fort Lauderdale, 55% relative humidity, winds east at 10, gusting as high as 31 miles per hour today, and no rainfall, of course. Real-time radar, very quiet, just continuing high and dry, and all we've seen is some puffy cumulus clouds over the state today, and everybody's been dry. A little bit of cloud cover over the Gulf of Mexico, but I don't think that's going to get to us at all. Tonight, more or less easterly winds, and they're going to continue through tomorrow with high pressure, the dominant feature, until that cold front comes to move it out. And here's what it's causing. That whole system has caused as much as a foot of snow in parts of North Dakota, stretching as snow across the northern half of Minnesota, then turning into thunderstorms in southern parts of Iowa, and some snow around Chicago for rush hour, and pretty good snowfall inland parts of New York. Yesterday, 2 feet of snow in higher elevations up in Vermont, but it's 53 degrees right now at New York City. The southeast is fairly quiet, a few showers around Mississippi, but the heavy weather is right now to the north, but that's the front you saw over my shoulder. Clouds breaking up for us tonight. Breezy near the ocean, 65 inland, 70 on the coast. Tomorrow, more sunshine, close to normal temperatures, high about 81. Small craft use caution out there. Winds up to 20 knots out of the east, seas up to 8 feet in the Gulf Stream Bay. Waters choppy. Partly sunny Wednesday. Rain's a little more likely. I wouldn't put all my money on Thursday, but Friday looks good for rain and storms around, and Saturday could continue with sun and showers. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Bob. Some Fort Lauderdale doctors who perform surgery in their offices may be going to court to fight some new guidelines.
The Florida Board of Medicine is now requiring those doctors to meet the same standards as hospitals and surgery centers. Now, the doctors groups say the new rules are too restrictive, but the state disagrees. They say at least 39 cosmetic surgery patients alone have died during minor in-house procedures during the last 14 years.
Coming up on CBS 4 Sports, deja vu for the Miami Heat against the Knicks.
A thrilling finish this time gave the Heat the upper hand and, of course, the victory. CBS 4 will be right back.
Kathy Lee talks to E.T. about her son Cody's decision to sue a tabloid. Then, Mission Impossible 2, the new website, and how you can become a secret agent like Tom Cruise. Next, E.T.
Weeknights at 7 on CBS 4.
Listen, listen, listen. 2 great offers are now available on the 2000 Lincoln Town Car. Lease Town Car for $0 down and only $519 a month for 36 months with just $519 cash to its signing. Or get an impressive $1,500 cash back. Hurry, this offer ends soon. See your Florida Lincoln dealer today.
There's really no secret to a great lawn, just little TLC. Grow, baby, grow.
Oh, look at this.
Garden tools, mowers. Walmart just makes it easy to be a gardener.
These are really great. This is a great price, too.
When you're working in the yard, your wife always knows where you are. If you get in trouble, you can always bring her a nice bunch of flowers, and it's love all over again.
I've got to have one of these.
And I don't have to go to 4 or 5 places. I just go to Walmart.
Everything you need for your lawn and garden, always at Walmart.
Stick them in the ground and give them a little love, and they grow.
Unexpected guests? Stanley Steamer gets out the toughest spots and odors.
Clean 3 areas in a hall for $99.
Stanley Steamer, tough on dirt, gentle on carpet.
More water than you can handle? Call Stanley Steamer for convenient 24-hour emergency water extraction service.
Stanley Steamer, tough on dirt, gentle on carpet.
CBS 4 Sports is sponsored by Stanley Steamer. Tough on dirt, gentle on carpet.
It was almost like deja vu this weekend, but with a good outcome this time.
Don't you just love revenge?
Yes.
Payback is wonderful. For the Heat yesterday, you're right, Jen, it was deja vu in reverse. Last year, the Knicks crushed the Heat with a last-second shot. This time, Tim Hardaway's miraculous heave gives the Heat some payback against the Knicks. Yeah! Ain't it wonderful? On the right, it's Allen Houston's dagger, which last year sent the Heat home in the playoffs. On the left, Hardaway's heave, which deflated the Knicks yesterday. Moments like this help define the best rivalry in the NBA.
It was a wonderful experience out there tonight, just like it was for them last year when they bounced it in, but they bounced it in to move on into the second round. This is just moving us to Philadelphia tomorrow night, but it was just a great game. It was a great game.
And the Heat's Alonzo Mourning is having a great year. He edges out Patrick Ewing for NBA Player of the Week. Zoe yesterday carries the Heat with 33 points until Timmy became the hero. Well, for the Marlins, life on the road gets off to a chilly start. They try but fail to thaw out today in Milwaukee. 80 degrees here, a blustery 40 up there. That's why the Marlins look like Eskimos. In the second, Vladimir Nunez slaps one right through Milwaukee's Kevin Barker. Here comes Mike Old chugging in with the game's first run, but when the Brewers, Jeff Jenkins, up a bit later, swats one like a Tiger tee shot, this game is tied at 1. Now, in the third, Jeremy Burnett throws one that Kevin Millar just can't get a glove on. 2 more Brewers score. Marlins fall 4-3 in Milwaukee. Meantime, in Colorado, Junior makes history. For the Reds, Ken Griffey Jr. smacks his 400th career home run. Griffey, just a shade past 30, is the youngest to ever reach that plateau, and he does it on his dad's birthday. What timing. While he learned golf with his dad's clubs, his wife helped improve his putting. New Masters champ B.J. Singh knows success is a family thing. Tiger Woods yesterday made an early charge, but then fell back on the back nine at Augusta. Nah, this day belonged to VJ, the lanky and likable golfer from Fiji, winning his second major. Singh, after that great putt at 18, puts on the green blazer. It's kind of bright for my taste, but it sure feels right. And finally, who was that pretty lady that Tim Hardaway kissed after his winning shot? It was the mother-in-law of Heat owner Mickey Harrison. Aww. Hey, what did Tim Hardaway come over and say to you?
Well, he does. He gave me a kiss.
He did?
Yes, he always does.
Were you his good luck charm? Were you his good luck charm?
So he says.
It must have worked. And I'll bet you from now on she'll be at every Heat Knick game.
It's a sweaty kiss.
If it works, it works. You're right.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, still ahead, what airline is the friendliest in the friendly skies? The details next on the CBS Evening News.
Also at 6:30, searching for answers and taking action after more than a dozen soldiers are killed in a military plane crash.
You're watching CBS 4 News at 6, covering Surfside, Margate, Key Largo, and your South Florida neighborhood. We'll be right back.
It's your party. Why not make the best impression? El Dorado, your furniture store with same-day delivery.
Once in a while, a car comes along that's really worth pursuing. A car with features like an automatic transmission, alloy wheels, ABS, a security system, and more, all offered at a price that has proven to be very elusive. Of course, you have to see such a car. To not would be criminal. The Special Edition Accord from Honda. Now get special APR financing as low as 3.9% for 36 months on new 4-cylinder Accords.
Starting to feel a little cramped by your present surroundings? Maybe it's time to expand your horizons. Maybe it's time to think about RE/MAX. RE/MAX Associates lead the real estate industry, averaging more experience and more sales than other real estate agents. RE/MAX can help you find a new home that meets all your needs while selling your current house to someone who'll find it absolutely perfect. If you're looking for results, look for RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate.
At Coral Cadillac, the man who owns the store is running the store with a little bit of help.
Hurry up, Sissy. How come? We have lots of stuff to do. What are we doing? First, we have to thank Dad's new customer. Did you buy all the cars?
Don't miss Coral Cadillac's 25th anniversary clearance. Drastic price reductions. The dealer is in, and he wants them out.
Is it a deal, Dad?
Yep. At Coral Cadillac, the dealer is in, and he will be, or she will be.
Time to go home, boss.
For a long, long time.
It was late. The mate wasn't back on board yet.
Where's our surfer dude?
Oh, he'll be back.
But the skipper had just the right bait. Gordon's new crunchy stuffed fillets. Hearty fillets coated with crunchy breadcrumbs and stuffed with broccoli and cheddar, 3 cheese or seafood stuffing. Like the skipper figured, the surfer dude made it back.
Hey, hope you saved me some. Left some awesome waves out there.
New crunchy stuffed fillets. Trust the name, trust the taste.
Trust the Gordon's fisherman.
Sushi, scrambled eggs, or a gourmet dinner. For whatever whets your appetite, El Dorado has the quality casual set you'll love. El Dorado, your furniture store.
You're watching CBS 4 News at 6.
Remember, if you see news in the making, give us a call. In Miami-Dade, our hotline is 305-477-2444. In Broward, you can reach us at 954-463-NEWS. That's our news for now. Thank you for joining us.
I'll see you back here at 11 for CBS 4 News tonight. Now let's go to the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Preparing for the handover. Miami relatives of Elian Gonzalez meet with government-picked psychiatrists to decide how the boy will be returned to his father. The U.S. military grounds a controversial aircraft after a fatal crash. Families of the dead blame the Pentagon. And what's up with this country's airlines? Not customer satisfaction, that's for sure.
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
And good evening. Dan is on assignment tonight. I'm John Roberts. It was a long, frustrating day for federal officials struggling to ease the Elian Gonzalez custody battle toward a conclusion without a confrontation. CBS's Byron Pitts begins our coverage.
Today, a team of psychiatrists handpicked by the government arrived in Miami for what was supposed to have been the beginning of a smooth transition. 3-hour discussion between the therapist and Elian Gonzalez's Miami relatives on how best to return the 6-year-old boy to his father.
The main thing is to talk and listen to each other.
But that meeting at Jackson Memorial never took place. Elian's great-uncle, Lazaro Gonzalez, never showed up. Instead, he asked that the meeting be moved to another Miami hospital, where his daughter, Maris Laces, is being treated for exhaustion. After some discussion, the therapist boarded a van and headed for the new location to start the talks. It's the latest twist in a custody dispute that could end in confrontation on the streets of Miami.
We would hope that we would be able to set up something so that Elian will not have to be carried through a throng of people in Miami.
Therapists warned such a scene would only traumatize this boy a second time. Elian watched his mother drown. She and 10 others died when their boat collapsed on the journey from Cuba. His father, Juan Miguel Gonzalez, arrived in the U.S. last week and made it clear he wants his son immediately. Tonight, a friendly family reunion does not look like it.
The transfer itself has to occur in a way which is not conflictual. That is, we know from previous research that the single most destructive aspect of children caught in these situations is the exposure to conflict among the adults who are in his world.
Tomorrow, Elian's Miami relatives are expected to receive a second letter from the government detailing when and where they must turn over the child. Meantime, his father will wait here in Maryland at the home of a Cuban diplomat. John?
Byron Pitts in Bethesda, thanks. Miami's Cuban exile community, so vocal for so long about keeping Elian Gonzalez in this country, now seems to be reluctantly accepting the inevitable. CBS's Jeffrey Kaufman has that part of the story.
In the heart of Little Havana, indignation is giving way to resignation.
Oh no, we definitely know the outcome. I think people are now starting to feel that it's out of our control now, you know, and we feel really, really sad for that boy.
In a community where opinions are as strong as the coffee, it may finally be okay to disagree.
It's not a popular opinion, given the fact that I'm a Cuban person, Cuban born, but I believe that the kid belongs with his father.
At the Gonzalez home a few blocks away, the crowd is smaller than it has been in recent weeks, the mood more somber.
I think the boy is going to be taken away no matter what we do. I mean, they have their mind set up and that boy have to go back to Cuba and they don't get anything else.
Many of the people here made the same perilous journey that Elian made with his mother. His return to Cuba is seen as a personal defeat. Lawyers for the Miami family continue to pursue appeals and court hearings.
Is the boy going to be with his father by the end of the week?